Hey everyone, so I wanted to talk to you about why relationships are getting harder. Now, there's a very good reason I'm sharing this today. So I've had a bit of a hence the kind of lumberjack look I've got going on today. I've had a kind of cleaning day, getting ready for September, ironing all the stuff that no one really talks about that you still have to do. Well, you don't have to. Excuse me. So I've had a bit of a let's get stuff done day. And in that, because I find that quite therapeutic, I've been thinking about stuff and even thinking about my own traumas, my own stuff that still needs to be worked through because it's an ever evolving process. It doesn't stop. And if it does, well, then where's the extra happiness you get from growth? So anyway, I had this thought come to me because obviously I work with a variety of different women who are all at different stages. Like I do work with a lot of high end coaches, a lot of high end therapists, a lot of high end business women. I also work with mums, a variety of women. And here's the thing, and I was thinking about this because not everyone I work with is single, by the way. Some women are struggling in their relationships. They don't want to leave the relationships, but it's brought up all their relationship anxiety. Now, here's the thing. Here's why relationships are getting so much harder because people aren't doing the inner work. Life is so much more complicated now between school runs, between juggling finances, between juggling the housework, home care, the stuff that in one way like could just be made so much easier. But in another way, we also are juggling generational trauma, hereditary trauma. We're juggling our nervous system. We have so many toxins going on around us. And actually, quite frankly, I think in one way, technology is so beautiful. It connects us, it brings us together. It allows me to share with you. It allows me to link to my clients on Zoom so we don't have to be even in the same country, let alone the same room. Equally, we're getting little snippets of information, little drops about like the vagus nerve, even generational trauma, about past lives, about this, about the other, rather than actually just sitting down and knowing what's going on. So, one of the most powerful things I get women to do is sit in front of the mirror. And the reason for that is, and exactly what I do quite often, is because it allows us to get past our walls and really see what's going on. Because quite often, what is presenting isn't what the real story is. It's something that's many, many years ago, or it might be something that was really recent. But I can't emphasize this enough to you. If you do not deal with the trauma that is coming up for you, the trauma that is in the past, once you get into a relationship, even if it's healthy, I promise you it will come up. If you are sensitive, and if you're not sensitive, I'm probably not the coach for you because I go super deep. I'm a super sensitive person myself, and I've come to learn that's my superpower. And I like to teach my clients and even my children, because one of my children is incredibly sensitive. That's their superpower. That's what allows you to have the deep, meaningful relationships that perhaps other people can't or won't because they can't lower the brick wall or won't lower the brick wall that they've built up to protect themselves from being sensitive. So if you want to have that relationship, there's some things to remember. Relationships take work. And I don't mean as in you have to work it all the time. Like there's amazing blissful bits. There's also seasons where you have to work through and decide what the next right step is. But the only way to do that is to first of all pick the right partner. And the only way to pick the right partner is to be whole within yourself. And not perfectly whole, not perfect. Like actually the imperfect is probably was part of what attracted that person to you. It's about knowing your inner truth and not losing that. And I think part of the work that I do with women that are in relationships is because they've lost that part of themselves. They've lost the part of themselves that knows how to stand up for what they believe in, has gone against it. If you're losing confidence in a relationship, it won't be necessarily what the other person is doing. It's what you're doing, ignoring your instincts, or the fact that you have past trauma literally coming up in the back of your mind, go, this isn't safe, this isn't safe. Anybody who wants to have that amazing romantic loving relationship, that the real relationship with the bumps, the hurdles, the fun, the family, whatever that is for you, because what is for me will be different for you, is first of all looking back and seeing where you've lost your confidence in the past. There is so much knowledge in the past, and it's a matter of bringing it up and bringing it forward, because I guarantee you 90% of the time, it will be because you've gone against your instincts. You have stopped doing what you were meant to do. You have gone against your gut instinct. And now that sent a signal to your brain going, it's not safe to be in love because you can't trust yourself. You let yourself down. You didn't do what you said you were going to do. You faltered. Do you see what I mean? So relationships are getting harder. That doesn't mean they have to be harder for you. If you do the inner work, if you look at what you need to heal from the past, you can literally quantum leap a relationship. You literally can bring a relationship in within 30 days, in 1 month, within 2 months. It can happen so quickly once you've got into an alignment, once you've healed those things and actually have regained your confidence in being able to maintain all of you, everything you've built up, without losing it to a relationship or to another person by forgetting who you are. Now, if you're really ready to deep dive in, to look at what you need to do to feel safe to look at those wounds, to be able to feel like you're in a safe place, that you're cared for, that someone else actually understands you, reach out to me to book in a free consultation. I don't like working with people without speaking to them first, because I like to know we're on the same path. I like to know we're on the same wavelength, and I like you to know that you can be confident in making that decision to work with me and to work on yourself. So DM me. My prices start from as low as $200 a month going up to one-to-one coaching, which is much higher. Come and see what's right for you. Let's get started on this journey. Don't be the person that has the continued failed relationships. Be the person that is the relationship trauma breaker. Be the person that gets to break the mold for relationships and create the one that's right for you. Remember, we're all on our own journeys. I'm on my own journey. I've got my own stuff that I work through. The only difference is I don't have to work through stuff in my relationship anymore, or to get in the relationship, because that's the stuff I healed and mastered. There's always another level. There's always another devil. If you are ready, though, to be the person that breaks the relationship cycle, to be the person that gets to have the amazing relationship that's right for you, not the cringeworthy ones, Sissy, not the ones where they've got all the happiness and no money, none of that jazz. This is about you being able to really step into the love that you truly desire, someone that's on the same path as you, someone that's singing from the same hymn sheet, and that person you get to look over and know that they're there for you. So I'm sending you all lots and lots of love, and I will speak to you all super. Well, I can't because I can't find my, oh, there I am. There, I nearly did that again. Do you remember when I did that? Right, I'm letting you all go, and I'm sending you all lots